Hi, my name is Sarah Luke, and I'm doing my informative speech on the mental health among college students. To begin, I'm getting majority of my information for statistic-wise. I hate my neighbor. Statistic-wise, from the the Healthy Minds survey that was performed through Michigan State. It accessed information of 96,000 students across 133 campuses to have this accurately done on the academic year of 2021 to 2022. To begin, of the 96,000 students, 44% actually reported that they experienced depression. The 37% have experienced anxiety, with a 15% saying that they have had suicidal thoughts while throughout the academic year due to coursework being overloaded on them. Students have been feeling overwhelmed due to having to have jobs or be caretakers outside of being able to focus on their academic work, which is actually which has actually led to majority of students using that as a reason of emotional stress for dropping out, which is actually the top reason why most students do drop out within a couple of years. A good portion of them, when they were doing the research in the survey, they said a increase of 7% of the students were actually seeking help with resources that they have readily available at their universities, which is a significant increase from the academic year prior, which was just 30% of their students. A lot of them have actually reported being able to stop drinking after getting help, which is a high of 54%. And of those students the rest of the students who did not, they have stopped binge drinking to be able to cancel out those negative emotions. So they've been able to regulate their alcohol intake a lot more. Leading to the next part, which is actually something that can help a lot of people when trying to help themselves or a student in their life, is symptoms that can be seen as depression or anxiety. For me, being diagnosed with anxiety and depression for many years, I know that for my anxiety, I don't like very loud, crowded spaces, and that's what makes me feel anxious, or me procrastinating on doing homework because I start dreading having to actually do that instead of getting it done. For depression, it actually is a little bit easier. It's when their habits changed. Like, some people could be sleeping a lot more than they usually do or a lot less. So it's like extremes of normal habits. Like, some could be not eating, others, when they're depressed, are eating a lot more. It's simple things that seem out of the ordinary compared to what they usually are. Ways to actually combat that after you notice, besides addressing the problem and getting them help, it's just they have to get them start talking about it. Other ways is to help combat that, especially for depression, is to get a serotonin boost out of them. Like, anything that'll make them happy of hobbies. For my hobbies that actually get me out of depression is writing or painting, which is what I do typically a lot after I've done all my homework. So I do have that nice relaxation of it while having a feeling of accomplishment of getting everything that I need done. a lot of other people can do, exercising. I have yoga and meditation as one of them too, hiking, anything that really does have a serotonin release for them. And if people all seem to feel the end is near, I did write some of hotlines that can help, as if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. They're very nice and kind people that work there. So just before I finish this up, I'll have these linked down below. It's not the end of the world, it's just you need help to get through it. Thank you.
How long was that?
I don't know, you got to check.